I grew up on a family farm in Jeffersonville, Indiana. And for the first probably almost 10 years, we had a U-Pick vegetable farm. And we also raised soybeans and had a small amount of livestock. We had chickens, goats, rabbits. It was a typical small family farm. And the one thing that is always consistent with a family farm is that food is pretty important. So food has always been important to me. It's always been the fabric of what I do. I love to cook. I spend a lot of time in my kitchen. But it's also a way for me to facilitate and give back to the community. Even though I don't live on a farm anymore, I can work within the food movement because there are a lot of hungry people out there. And so a couple years ago, I answered the calling to deliver food from Dare to Care over in Louisville on Fern Valley Road to North Clark Outreach in Charlestown, and developed a relationship and started working with Ruthie Jackson up there, who is, she and her crew at North Clark are doing amazing things. And they're helping feed a lot of people, and there are a lot of hungry people in our community. We have to make sure that they have food. It's not about, well, if they worked harder or if they would do this or if they do. No, they are hungry. They are in a deep financial, socio-economic mess. And when that happens, you become desperate. And food, one of the most only thing we got to keep us alive, when that sparks for people, that creates really difficult and dangerous situations for their lifestyle, especially if they have kids involved. Any extra food that we have that we can get our hands on, we make sure that we help get it back to people in the community that need it. Because that's my pledge. That's my pledge to our community, to make sure that I help be a part of the food movement that feed people that just for whatever reason are having a hard time feeding themselves. And I wish that more of us would take that approach. And I wish that more of us would really accept the fact that hunger is real. Just because you're not hungry, just because you're not suffering from that, doesn't mean that our fellow human beings are. So let's all pitch in. Let's all pitch in around the table, deliver food, drop off food, help people not only during the time of COVID, not only during the time of difficult economic times, but all the time.